My name's Steven, and today we'll be taking a look at the SiriusXM Onyx Plus and Boombox bundle, going over everything from its quality to comparing it to other devices, including the similar Rode BT, to see how it can upgrade your vehicle's radio while being able to take it anywhere you are on the go. While both devices come with plenty of pieces and parts for everything you'll need, from the cable connections into the different kinds of mounts you can have equipped, I'll be skipping over the unboxing to show how to set up your device and covering over all the features you'll need to know. And starting off with the portable boombox here, you can see it does have two different docks you can use, one for SiriusXM devices and one as a universal radio mount. All you have to do is simply put it in position, gently press down, and it's all docked and ready to go. Now, one of my favorite features of this device by far is definitely its aux connectability. While it would be nice if it had a Bluetooth connection, you are able to connect it via your phone or a music player with an aux cable, allowing you to play music on your phone with this little portable speaker, and it is fairly powerful. It has a built-in subwoofer and 2.1 drive audio. It also has a headphone jack, so you can either listen to the radio or even your own music using this as an interface. It does also power up the dock and automatically starts it as soon as you go. All you have to do to turn it on, either having it plugged in or using batteries for a wireless connection, just push in the button there and the screen will load up in a few seconds. And if you want to swap between using either the aux connection or the SiriusXM satellite radio itself, you just have to quickly press this button once and it'll swap over the audio settings, allowing you to get right back into listening to your music, which is a great feature when compared to having to manually swap between source settings. Now, the portable dock does actually have a nice carrying handle here, which makes it even better for taking it on the go. It doesn't pop out fully, but it's just enough where you can carry it and feel solid that it's not going to fall out, remaining very flush when you put it back away. And as you can see here, it does actually have an antenna on it, just like the Onyx Plus car radio, and you can detach it either by pushing upwards there. Once you've slid it out there, it comes right off, and you can reattach it there, being nice and secure. And if you rotate it to the back, you can actually see the cabling there. Now, this does stretch out pretty far as it loops around the back there. Once you want to use it, you can untangle it, and then you can move the satellite radio antenna, being able to put it somewhere with a better connection. If you're indoors or somewhere where there's a lot of coverage, you can actually listen to it wherever you want and then move the antenna where you need to in order to make full use of your device. But in order to access the SiriusXM network, you do also have to route the antenna into the device. This can be done by magnetizing it at the very top of your car. There's different locations for different vehicles, which you can find more information on in the instructions. And if you do want a more flush look, you can tuck it underneath the molding of your roof in order to hide away those cables to protect it from the environment while also providing a more clean look to your vehicle. Now, getting into the satellite radio part of the review, we have the Onyx Plus radio here. You can either set this one up using the vent mount, as I have attached here personally, or you can use an adhesive sticky mount that they have. This can attach onto any flat surface, and you can use the alcohol wipes to prep it. Now, for the cables, I do have them wrapped up here just in a straight line down to my center console, but you can actually make it a lot more flush by one popular method is by actually routing it through the vents there, although you can also just route it around to make it a nice clean fit without having to tear apart your car to do so. And you can actually remove the radio from the dock that's locked into place. It comes off quite easily and allows you to connect it to the portable boombox dock for listening to radio anywhere you go. Although I would recommend to actually plug in the cables into the dock before you mount it onto the vent or adhesive, as it can be quite difficult to do so afterwards. Now, once everything's all set up, you can get into using your device. Here you can see the sleek menu options, with the center button being one big enter button and the nice rings around being able to scroll through the settings there. As you can see, you can swap between either sports channels or listening to your favorite stations. There's even comedy shows and live events. And as you can access the menu there, you can see all the plenty of options. Some settings there if you want to swap over the FM channels. You can have a bunch of presets to your favorite channels and favorite stations. And there are plenty of other options that allow you to customize it, from the audio to the brightness, as well as parental controls if you're ever in a situation where you need that. And the best feature, which is the song alerts, allowing you to be notified of any of your favorite stations, artists, or any events going on that you wanted to be keeping track of. You can customize that to anything you'd like. It does also have a couple feature settings there that let you customize your experience for a more personalized display, changing what you actually do want to see and what you don't. And you do actually need the SiriusXM service to access your radio, and you can activate it either through the device or by calling the phone or on their website. One of the last big options there is actually the channel tuning, which allows you to view channels in either the category mode or the channel mode, which can be great help when trying to find new music. And when it comes to finding your music that you already like, you can do so by using one of the 10 shortcut buttons right there on the bottom of the device there. You can apply 2 shortcuts per button for a total of 20, allowing you to quickly, with the press of a button, join one of your favorite stations. And when it comes to listening to your music, you can also rewind it, play, pause, skip through, and restart live music on any of SiriusXM's official channels, which is a total game changer when it comes to listening to music, especially when combined with the alert system, allowing you to know that your favorite song or artist is streaming and quickly swap to it going right to the beginning of the song. Now, the SiriusXM subscription is one of the most important aspects to note, as it is actually required to use the device in order to access the SiriusXM network. And while a subscription cost might not be in everyone's budget or needs, it does provide access to plenty of SiriusXM's channels, with up to and over 130 of them for commercial-free listening, which is a great change of pace when you're skipping through the radio channels trying to find something that isn't playing an ad the whole time, especially with all the features of rewinding and playing your music, making for a seamless listening experience. Now, as I've mentioned before, the portable Boombox dock can be used wirelessly, although you do need to purchase 8 separate D-cell batteries, which I'm sure not a lot of people will have lying around. Regardless, with the wireless setting, you can use it for up to 9 hours, using it both as a wireless radio or being able to connect your device as a portable boombox stereo. Although I do think the Bluetooth would make a great addition to a device like this, I understand it might push it out of the budget that this device is aiming to fit in. And overall, I think the SiriusXM Onyx Plus makes an excellent upgrade to any vehicle, allowing you to connect to your radio both in your vehicle and on the go as well if you prefer. And if you want to learn more about this device or any of SiriusXM's other products like the Rode BT, you can do so over at the Best Buy blog, as I have more detailed text reviews over on there. And if you want to find more of SiriusXM's other devices, you can always find them over at the Best Buy store.